Good day children, Sairam. Children, in this week we are going to do the revision of the lessons which are there for unit test exam. Okay, firstly we'll start with the history revision in this part. Firstly we'll revise the lesson, okay, and then only I'll tell you what type of questions are going to come for unit test. Okay, let's start with the revision children. Yes, every year we have been learning about the sources of history. This year also in 8th standard you are having sources of history, right? Then, which type of history we are going to learn this year? That is freedom struggle. That is modern Indian history, right? So, what are the types? What are the sources of history? Material source, written source, and oral source, right? We are knowing that. Let's start with the material source. What are material sources? Various objects like monuments, places, coins, sculptures, all these are the things which are included in material source, because these are the materials which provide you with a history, Okay, then material source can be further divided into parts, that is buildings and places, and second one is statues and memorials. Okay, let's see what is there in buildings and places. Let's revise. In fact, the period of modern Indian history is believed as period of European history. Okay, now whenever we talk about the period of modern Indian history, we are just directly talking about the period of Europeans. Why? Because this was a time when all the Europeans had settled down in our country. Okay, mainly you all must be knowing that is the British rulers. Okay, apart from the British rulers, there were governance of princely states also. Okay, then also we call it as European. Okay, the period of modern Indian history is believed as period of European. Okay, don't forget this word European. Okay, next, various buildings like government offices, residences of officers, leaders and revolutionaries, palaces, forts, prisons, all this provide some or the other history. Okay, these are the various buildings which provide some or the other history. Okay, on a visit to a cellular jail in Andaman. Okay, on a visit to a cellular jail in Andaman, we get information about. What information we are getting over here? About the revolutionary work of V.D. Savarkar. That is Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. Okay, when we visit this jail, we get the information about the revolutionary work of V.D. Savarkar. Then, by visiting Mani Bhavan in Mumbai or Sevagram Ashram at Wardha, if you visit these places, what information are we getting over here? We are getting the information about the history of Gandhian era. Okay, then if you are visiting the Aga Khan Palace in Pune, what type of information we are going to get over here? We can see different objects, documents, all these are the things which give information about the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, so if one is entering into Aga Khan Palace, what information are you going to get? About the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Statues and memorials. You all must be knowing in India there are many statues of many of our leaders like Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Lokmanya Tilak, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Now, what are these statues? What type of history are they providing you with? Okay, these statues, they provide you with a history like birth, the death, okay, then a brief information about their contribution or their biography. Okay, all this they provide just by putting up the statue in the place. Okay, so the statue itself can give you so much information. The various statues provide information about the contemporary rulers and eminent personalities. Okay, the name of the concerned person we come to know, then the birth and death details, brief information about their contribution, and a biographical sketch of that person. Okay, now let's go on to written sources. Written sources are correspondence, foreign accounts, newspapers, biographies, periodicals, factory records, autobiographies, books. These are the various written sources. Now, written sources, what are written sources? The sources which are in written form, okay, which provide us with history in written form, that is called as written sources. Example, newspapers and periodicals. Okay, then in the pre-independence period, newspapers like Jnanoday, Jnan Prakash, Amrit Bazar Patrika, Deenabandhu, Kesri, these were the important papers at that newspapers at that time. Now what information are they providing? They brought about an awakening in the minds of the people. Okay, all these newspapers, they brought about an awakening in the minds of the people. Children, listen properly. Jnanoday, Jnan Prakash, Amrit Bazar Patrika, Deenabandhu, Kesri, these are all the names of newspapers. Okay, then the Nibandhamala by Vishnu Shastri Chiplunkar. Okay, Nibandhamala was written by Vishnu Shastri Chiplunkar. Then Shatapatre. Shatapatre was written by Lokahitvadi Gopal Hari Deshmukh. Who had written? Lokahitvadi Gopal Hari Deshmukh. He had written the Shatapatre. Okay, in the Weekly Prabhakar. He had written in the Weekly Prabhakar, which commented on social and cultural issues. Understood? So this was the written sources. Now let's move on to the oral sources. Oral sources include inspirational songs, folk songs, pavada, folk tales, narrations, interviews, fairs, jalsa, art groups, rhythmic prose, OV. Okay, all these are the various oral sources. What is oral sources? The sources which we come to know orally through someone. That is called as oral sources. For example, inspirational songs. Now, mainly this inspirational song, the word itself, inspirational songs, means provides inspirations. Okay, during the period of freedom movement, various inspirational songs were composed. Okay, when the people were struggling very hard for freedom, that time itself, many of the inspirational songs were composed. Then even pavadas. Okay, pavadas is a source for getting information about a historical event or the work of a person. Okay, for example, you all must be knowing Shivaji's pavada is there. Okay, which provides information about Shivaji, how he met Afzal Khan and what happened. All this full detail is there in the pavadas. Same way, even during the struggle of 1857, I hope you all know we have started with the lesson freedom struggle of 1857. Okay, during that time also pavadas were there. Why these pavadas were there during that time? To create motivation and spirit among the people. Okay, so that the people get motivated and they can struggle for their freedom. Now, let's go on to the next part, that is video, audio and audio visual. During the modern period, due to the development of technology, there was a development in the art of photography, recording, films, etc. These are the various modern technology things which provide you with some or the other kind of history. Okay. Firstly is photographs. Photographs are visual source of modern Indian history. Okay, visually we can see them. Okay, and what does that photograph provide you with? Photograph of an event give a visual image of the event, whereas photograph of an object or a structure helps in understanding its nature. Okay, a photograph itself can provide you with many information about a certain event or certain object. Okay, so photograph also plays a very important role. Recordings. Now, what are recordings? Recording is a form of audio source of history. It is a form of audio source of history. You all must be knowing, during the freedom struggle, many of the freedom strugglers like Subhash Chandra Bose, then Mahatma Gandhi, then Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, they have whatever speeches they had given at that time. Till today we are able to hear their speeches. How? Because of the recording facility. Okay, the speeches of leaders or important personalities, songs, etc. are available in the form of recordings. National anthem Jana Gana Mana was sung by Rabindranath Tagore, or speeches of Subhash Chandra Bose. All this is available to us through the form of recordings. Now, films. Films is also the main technology of the 20th century. Okay, films are considered as a unique discovery of modern technology. Dadasaheb Phalke in the year 1913 laid the foundation of Indian film industry. Okay, who laid the foundation of Indian film industry? Dadasaheb Phalke. Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement, and such incidents we are able to experience it through films. Today also in the films we are able to see this Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement, and such other incidents. Okay, so film also played a very important role to have a clear information about history. Okay. So I hope children we have revised the lesson properly. Now let's see the questions. In what format the questions are going to come in exam. Okay, just see. First one, a unique discovery of modern technology in 20th century is dash. A unique discovery of modern technology in 20th century is dash. What is that? Povada, photograph, interviews, films. Which is that unique discovery? Yes, correct. It is films. Okay. Next one. The speeches of dash can be used as an audio source for the study of modern India. The speeches of dash can be used as an audio source for the study of modern India. A. Subhash Chandra Bose. B. Dadasaheb Phalke. C. Deenabandhu. What is the answer, children? Yes, correct. It is Subhash Chandra Bose. So what are you going to do over here? You are going to click on the option A. Okay, you are just going to click on the option A like this. Okay, and this is the way you are going to choose the correct alternative. Okay, next, say true or false. Now the true or false will come in this format. Recording is a form of written source of history. Recording is a form of written source of history. Is it true or is it false? Yes, it is false. Why? Because recording is not a form of written source. It is an audio. So, it is a oral source. Photographs are visual source of modern Indian history. Photographs are visual source of modern Indian history. True or false? Yes, it is true. Okay, it is a visual source of modern Indian history. Which were the newspapers in the pre-independence period? Jnanoday, Deenabandhu, Jnana Prakash, etc. और हुतात्मा स्मारक, लोकहितवादी, etc. और बहिष्कृत भारत, निबंधमाला, etc. Which were the newspapers in the pre-independence period? Yes, correct. That is the option A. Click on option A. Okay, this is the way you are going to solve the unit test paper. Understood, children? And before that, we are going to have even the mock test. Okay, in which you will get a thorough experience about how you are going to do the unit test lesson, unit test exam. Now here comes our match the following, children. Match the following will come in this format. Okay, just see, in front of one question there are 4 options. Okay, For example, Aga Khan Palace. Aga Khan Palace. Option A, Mumbai. B, Pune. C, Andaman. And D, Varda. Which is the right answer? Where is the Aga Khan Palace? Yes, correct. It is B, Pune. So click on the option B. Okay. Next, cellular jail. Mumbai, Pune, Andaman, Varda. Which is the right answer? Cellular jail where? Yes, correct. It is Andaman. So click on the option C. Mani Bhavan. Mumbai, Pune, Andaman, Varda. Which is the right option? Yes, correct. It is Mumbai. So click on the option A. Sevagram. Mumbai, Pune, Andaman, Varda. Which is the answer? Yes, correct. Option D. So click on option D. Okay. So children, this is how you are going to do your unit test as well as the mock test. Understood, children? I hope you all are clear with the history revision. Okay, children. Now, children, whatever notes are being given to you all, go through the notes properly, as well as you all have to read the textbook also properly. Okay, from the middle of the textbook also questions will be asked. Okay, so don't depend totally upon the notes. Go through the textbook also. Hardly one lesson you all are having, one history and one geography. Okay, so go through the lessons very nicely. Okay, children? Okay. Do your paper well. Okay, don't be in a hurry that your paper is so very easy and come to a wrong conclusion. Okay, children? In the next lecture, I will do the revision of geography. Till then, thank you, children.